Oh, get excited. We're going to talk about marketing. I've got 5 marketing resources to help you generate quality remodeling leads on this recording today, this episode today, this video that you're watching. I'm going to share several resources, one being a Google review request template, a strategic partner outreach letter, a marketing dashboard spreadsheet that you'll find very helpful, 22 social media ideas that you can use, and some example Pardon Our Dust postcards. But before I share with you those valuable resources, I want to define marketing for you. I think if you lined up 50 marketers and you said, hey, give me the definition of marketing, you would probably get 50 different definitions. Here's how I define it. Getting someone who has a need to know, like, and trust you. Getting someone who has a need for kitchen remodeling to know, like, and trust you. KLT, know, like, and trust. That, in essence, is what marketing is all about. And what we need to be working on as a remodeler is not only your marketing tactics, which I'll share a little bit about, but starting with your marketing strategy. Who is your ideal client? What is your ideal project? What makes you different? What makes you different and unique compared to your competition? Those are some of the questions around marketing strategy. And then you also have all of the different marketing tactics, the things that you can do related to marketing to hopefully generate leads. You have yard signs, you have your website, you have your local business Google page, you have strategic partners, you have social media, all these different tactics that you have to choose from to create your marketing plan. I am going to share with you some free resources. I also want you to be aware that there is a wonderful course called Remodel Your Marketing Plan that digs into all of this. What I wish remodelers understood a little bit more about effective marketing is that, number one, it takes effort. I think sometimes because marketing isn't supernatural, we kind of just set it off to the side. It's not natural for a lot of people, and we can't ignore it. We can't just put it off to the side. It needs to be a hat that you, perhaps as the owner, wear fairly often, or you have somebody on your team that you've really empowered and trained to be in charge of your marketing plan and the execution of that plan. You need to invest in it. You need to have a clear plan and budget. And do not think that marketing is only for when, oh no, we don't have enough leads. Marketing is something that you need to be doing during the good times and during the more struggle. I was going to say more struggle. That doesn't sound right. During the times that we're struggling to generate leads. And also, effective marketing means that we are consistent with our marketing efforts. Cool. So there's a little bit of definition of marketing and just some of my thoughts on how I look at marketing. You may be interested to know, yes, my business is called Remodelers on the Rise, but the original business name way back in 2008 was Remodel Your Marketing. Marketing is my original love before I also fell in love with overall business coaching for remodelers. Do a lot around financials and sales process and leadership, but marketing is still near and dear to my heart. I have 5 resources that I wanted to tell you about today. You may have already downloaded these, or if you're listening to this in podcast form, click on the show notes, click on that magic link, and download these 5 resources so that you can get a jump start on various aspects of your marketing. The first one that I wanted to mention is a Google review request template. Google review request template. You need to understand that your Google reviews are extremely valuable real estate online. If I go and search your business, most likely I'm going to Google. And most likely, one of the first things I'm going to see is your local business listing. And boy, do they make the reviews prominent. If you have 1 or 2 or 3 reviews, you need to make this a priority. You are one knucklehead, not even usually a client, but maybe a prospect that you maybe turned down an opportunity for. You are one knucklehead away from somebody leaving a 1-star review and your business looking not very professional and not very attractive. If I am a professional remodeler who's been in business for a decent number of years, when I search your business name, I should see 20, 28, 36, 48 Google reviews for your business. This is something that you should put consistent effort towards. If you download the Google review template, I give you the exact wording that you can use and that you can send to clients, to strategic partners, to people who are more than willing to give you a review, but you need to make it easy for them. So download that Google review template. The second resource that I want to tell you about is a strategic partner outreach letter. Wait a minute. What's a strategic partner, Kyle? Well, I am so glad that you asked. A strategic partner, this is a marketing area and marketing tactic that I think is very underutilized. And when I look at where my remodeling clients are generating some really high quality leads, a lot, especially if they're catering towards a higher end of the market, strategic partners is a huge aspect of that. Strategic partners could be architects, interior designers, home designers, high-end realtors, maybe a high-end landscaping company. A strategic partner is anybody who shares the same ideal client as you do. Oh man, there are wonderful ongoing referrals that can be coming both ways, you giving them and especially them sending them our way, that can turn into some great projects. There is a download here at the top of it. It says, "Can I buy you a cup of coffee? You're a designer. I'm a remodeler. I'd love to buy you a cup of coffee or hop on a Zoom call to get to know you and your business/services better." And it just has a nice, professional, catchy letter that you can send and mail out to get their attention. You can email this out, but I want you to download this strategic partner letter, and I want you to send it out to a handful of strategic partners that you need to get connected with. A little bit of effort towards that marketing tactic can yield really great results. The third resource that I'd like to offer you, well, Kyle, are you offering all of this free of charge? I am. I love offering free resources that you'll actually find valuable, that you'll actually use. And just so you know, what I found is that the more I give and give and give, sometimes people might raise their hand and say, "Kyle, did you say that there was an awesome full marketing course that you teach called Remodel Your Marketing Plan, and I can get access to that if I join your beautiful VIP club?" Sometimes that happens. Offer you some free things, build some know, like, and trust, provide true value, and sometimes people might reach out. Maybe that's you. Who knows? So the marketing dashboard report. What this is a really nice spreadsheet. Just edit the fields in yellow, please. I have a lot of formulas that I've put in here for you. But what it is we want to see, this is something a lot of my clients do annually. How many leads did we generate, and where did those leads come from? We have all of our how they heard from us over on the left-hand side of the column. We have the number of leads we generated over the last 12 months. We need to be tracking this information. If you're not, make sure you are tracking this information. We want to hold our marketing dollars accountable. So we have a nice field for the number of leads. We have a nice field for the number of signed jobs based on each of those lead sources. This is going to give us our closing percentage. It'll automatically calculate our closing percentage by lead source. And then we can toss a couple other little pieces of data in there and put the total revenue that we generated for those projects that we signed. That's going to spit out kind of our average job size. And then if we just look at how much marketing dollars we spent on our website or search engine optimization, or on social media, or on our truck and job signs, and we plug in how much we spent on each of those lead sources, it spits out our cost per lead and our cost per job. What gets measured gets improved, and the marketing dashboard report is a great way to see how your marketing plan and how your marketing results are looking. It'll help you make decisions on where to invest your precious marketing dollars. The fourth resource is titled 22 Social Media Ideas for Remodelers. Not 21, not 23, exactly 22, my friends. And what we have here is social media is just one component of your overall marketing plan. And this is a way to just get you brainstorming about how and what to create content about. You need to, as a professional remodeler, be creating consistent, interesting content to tell your prospects and your followers on Facebook or Instagram, or repurposing this on your website, or using it in follow-up content during your sales process and through your sales pipeline. We need to be creating content. And here's 22 ideas to get you really thinking. I just pulled up number 3. I pulled up number 3 because it's my favorite number. Why is it my favorite number? Because Alan Trammell, former shortstop, Hall of Fame shortstop for the mighty Detroit Tigers. Frankly, that was the last time the Tigers won the World Series, was 1984 with Tram at shortstop. Tram was number 3. So I was always number 3 when I played sports. Number 3, it says what to expect. Talk to people about what the initial phone call is like, what the pre-construction meeting is like, what the final walkthrough is like. We need to help them kind of know what to expect and what to anticipate during each part of the process of working with you. You could just talk about that pre-construction meeting and how you guys do that and why you do that. You could just say, hey, you may be thinking about reaching out to us for your kitchen remodeling project. Here's what to expect on our initial conversation that we have together. Just puts people at ease. That's a good example of great content that you could create. So that's the fourth resource, 22 social media ideas. And then the fifth resource are a series of Pardon Our Dust postcards. There are a lot of remodelers who are doing a project in a neighborhood. They're seeing our vehicles. Hopefully they're lettered up. They're seeing our job site sign, which we want to make sure is presenting professionally and looks sharp. And imagine if before the project, all of those neighbors around there also got a nice postcard in the mail. And maybe at the end of the project, they get another postcard in the mail. You'll see on these postcards, it'll kind of say, the first one will say, "Pardon our dust. I have some good news. Your neighbor recently began a remodeling project and has partnered with us to complete the work. History clearly shows that this type of investment is good for the entire neighborhood. We know that while the work is being done, you may experience an occasional inconvenience." It goes on. And just a really nice first impression that we can give to the neighbors. And we have a little, oh, by the way, this is the type of work we do. Pardon Our Dust campaigns can be a really nice, consistent marketing tactic to build know, like, and trust, and to generate leads from people that are starting to see who you are. And then we make it real easy for them to remember us and to reach out. So there's 5 marketing resources, very practical, very helpful items there. Would love for you to make sure that you not only have copies of those, but also implement and do something with them. That's where the rubber hits the road. Amazing. So a few other ways that we can help on the marketing front. We do have a course called Remodel Your Marketing Plan. It helps you create a very clear overall marketing strategy and plan, along with a clear marketing budget. The course access is part of our Remodelers VIP Club. That includes all of our pre-recorded trainings like the Remodel Your Marketing Plan, as well as live training every month for all of our VIP Club members. It's a fantastic value. You can learn about that at remodelersontherise.com. And then we also have Remodelers Autopilot. This is a great, great program to help you stay in touch with your previous clients and prospects. Wonderful, done for you email newsletter that you can consistently send out every single month. We make it crazy easy for you, almost like autopilot. And then there's also 8 social media posts that you can grab, customize, and we go ahead and schedule them for you. So don't be shy about reaching out related to that. And then I also offer one-on-one coaching and can do that around the topic of marketing. So there's a little bit of resources, a little bit of details related to that. By the way, Remodelers Vault, VAULT, remodelersvault.com also has several additional free resources around this topic. And you can click on the link in the show notes to access all of the resources I just mentioned, or reach out at remodellersontherise.com if you have any questions. Have a wonderful day and happy marketing.